Artists from the FM area are taking part in Chalkfest this year to make over the zoo and help kids get a little creative.
Valley Today's Abby Perchner is getting her hands covered in chalk, it looks like, this morning as she sits down with one of those artists who is already creating some beautiful art this morning. Good morning, Abby.
Good morning, guys. I'm here at the Red River Zoo from noon to 7. It is going to be full of chalk where local artists are going to be out here creating their murals. And I'm here with Emily Brooks, who is one of the local artists that will be joining us today. And we have already started painting, and this is what you have drawn up. So this is what she plans on doing, one of the pieces of artwork she plans on doing this morning. But Emily, where did you come up with these ideas? How do you think of, what you're going to do this year?
I usually start with asking my family. I have 2 children, and they usually have some really great ideas. So that's kind of my starting point. And I love floral, and it adds so much color. You can play off of those quite a bit. And so I knew I wanted to include some floral. And the snail was kind of my kids' and husband's ideas. So we kind of throw ideas back and forth.
I love that. And how long have you been taking part in Chalkfest?
This is my 2nd year. So last year I did a really large unicorn at the front entrance and had a banner under it that said support local art. And that was just a lot of fun, especially when kids kind of lit up, and we just had a really good time with it.
And that kind of goes perfectly with my next question. What is the best part about taking part in this event?
Just seeing people's reactions to the pieces. When I'm creating artwork, it's usually at home or on location where there aren't necessarily people watching and an audience to see it. And so that's kind of the fun part, is interacting with people who are coming to the event and hearing some of their feedback, and it just makes it kind of magical.
Exactly. And so some people use their hands to blend, but I think it's super interesting that you use paintbrushes with chalk.
Yes, and people have asked me about that, and it kind of just made sense to me. And I am a mural artist, but I'm first a painter before a chalk artist. And so it just made sense to me because that's how I've worked with murals in the past.
And when you do chalk with your kids, you even use the paintbrush too sometimes to blend in.
Yes, and so my kids love to do chalk art as well out in our driveway, and so sometimes that's where I'll do my practicing. And they've kind of tried it out with paintbrushes too, so anyone can do it. It's fun to practice, and it's a great way to spread out your chalk and blend it nicely.
And it just makes these flowers look all that more pretty. And once again, from noon to 7, Chalkfest is going to be taking place, and it is a free event. The zoo is free, so you can come out and join the local artists with some chalk, but you can also take a tour of the zoo. And so we're going to start working on this mural a little bit more. I'm going to take my hand at drawing. I'm just going to stick with filling in the flowers. So it's going to be a great event. You're going to want to come out to Chalkfest this year at the Red River Zoo.
Just take the paintbrush, be the one that kind of smooths. I love that. I did notice right away. I was like,
it's going to be beautiful. And I actually think I remember her unicorn one from last year.
Really?
I do. I remember it. She's talented. So I'm excited to see what this one turns out to be.
Good stuff. We'll talk to you guys again soon. Thank you, Abby.